Hello, everyone! So today, we're going to take a look at the Warpath Cybertron Kingdom Warpath. So I recently got this guy from Facebook Marketplace. I bought him for around $15 because it's already open and out of the box. And I like this guy. But before we take a look at him, of course, the box. This is a standard Kingdom Warfare Cybertron box with the front showing Warpath in his robot and tank mode. At the back, as you see, the box is pretty damaged. We have him here and here with 26 steps, whopping 26 steps for a small figure. And on the side, some art piece from the series. So let's get that out of the way and look at Warpath himself. So this guy is basically a mini bot, like Bumblebee and Brawn. But well, before everything I want to say, this is his G1 counterpart, and to be honest, it looks very accurate down to the legs and everything. That's one of the reasons why I actually got this guy because I watched a couple of reviews about him and I just loved everything about him. And he comes in with one accessory, which is basically just like a shield, which is based on the instructions, is put placed here near his shoulder, and of course you can place it anywhere you want to make it more of a shield. And this is the main purpose of this is to basically cover up the gaps in his tank mode, which I'll show later. So a closer look at him. First off, the head. The head is really amazing. This guy is has a well detailed head. I love how the eyes, like the visor of the eyes, are painted white, and the eyes themselves are painted black. So that's pretty awesome. The torso is also really amazing. The white paint here breaks the monotone of the colors really well, and the turret can be extended, as you can extend it later in the tank in his tank mode. For the arms, I love that the tracks are painted white. I think this is all like maroon crimson plastic. I'm not sure of the color. I'm kind of colorblind, or I'm not good at describing colors. But anyway, so for the legs, they're the same color but well detailed, as you can see all the detailing there, and the tracks are white as well. On the back is really clean, no back kibble at all. And as you take note of this part later, I'll show you what this actually serves no purpose here in robot mode, but in tank mode, it serves a really good purpose, which I'll show later. And at the back, again, this guy has a really clean robot mode. There might be some hollow gaps here, but it's really small. I don't really mind that. And on the legs, I also don't mind. One more thing that people might find weird is he has really big feet, which I don't mind because it lets him pose and stand really well, especially since the copy I got actually have loose legs. But it doesn't matter because his feet are ginormous, so even if his legs are loose, he can stand properly without any issues. So let's look at articulation for him. His head can pretty much look up and down, sideways all the way. His shoulders can move the full 360. Can move to the side that much. Let me remove the shield. Now there is a bicep or elbow swivel. The elbow can bend pretty much 90, and of course, there is wrist articulation. For the waist, there is a tight waist swivel on my copy. For the legs, they can kick sidewards pretty much that far. Forwards, more than 90 degrees. And backwards, just as much as the... There. Well, if you lift up the... What do you call this? Like, butt skirt? He can kick 90 degrees backwards. So there is also a thigh swivel. A knee bend that's actually less than 90 degrees. And there is, of course, the standard ankle pivot, which is really nice, especially for a figure this one, of this size. Now, I'll show you the transformation video on Monday. I'll post it on Monday. But what you'll find amazing on the video is, you know how on the Studio Series 86 Megatron figure, I love the engineering on the legs. This guy, I love the engineering on the feet. Because this, well, the legs as well. This entire portion covers up so much on the alt mode. This is one of my favorite transformations because of the engineering. Now, before I go any further, let me do some size comparisons with some other War for Cybertron figures. Now here we have Warpath with a bunch of War for Cybertron figures, and clearly, even though he is a deluxe class, same as Hound, Sideswipe, RC, and Chromia here, he is definitely smaller than him since he is a mini bot. And he is, of course, definitely way smaller than the Voyager class Springer and the Leader class Optimus Prime. So here we have Warpath in his alt mode, which is a tank. So here we have his alt mode from G1, and this guy is pretty accurate, and it's actually really clean. So let's look at the details first. The turret is really well detailed. You can even see the I don't know what it's called, but this is the door where the driver of the tank enters. It's all well detailed. We even have the Autobot logo there. The turret can move up and down, and this entire thing can spin around, although it's really tight. And if you look at it from the front, or from the top, from the front, side, back, side again, it's not locked, and at the bottom, there's no robot kibble. Like, this alt mode is really clean. This is one of the cleanest alt modes, especially for a tank. I didn't lock this properly for some reason. Oh, there. Especially for a tank, this guy is really clean. And remember the butt piece that I mentioned earlier here? This is where it went to. Like, this is the purpose of it, to cover up the hollowness. Like, if it didn't have that part, this will be completely empty, and you can see inside, and it's really cool. And one more thing, the accessory, the shield, also serves the same purpose. It attaches here underneath to cover up a hollow gap here, to make this tank completely filled up. It's just amazing, and I love the paint, how the white paint contrasts the red or maroon. Again, not sure of the color. So really nice, really well detailed, and also it has wheels, by the way, so it will roll really well. Very faithful to the G1 design. And of course, for comparison, I have here a couple more of the War for Cybertron figures. We have here Chromia, Hound. For some reason, Hound is bigger, but I think Warpath is a small tank. We have here Sideswipe, and of course, we have Optimus Prime. Also, Optimus Prime is just a little bit bigger than the tank mode of Warpath. I don't have RC and Springer because I don't like transforming RC, and Springer has some issues with the waist. That's kind of hard to transform him. But there we go. And, oops, sorry. For final comparison, some Earth mode tank. Here we have SS86 Megatron. And I have here the Dramatic Capture Series Earthrise Megatron. So you can see how small of a tank Warpath really is. So final thoughts on the War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath. Definitely love the guy. For a deluxe class figure, the transformation, the engineering on it is really amazing. And the small details, the fact that they added the butt flap in his robot mode in order for his transformation to be really clean, and even the shield. They could have added in a gun or any type of shield, but they added in a shield that can actually be useful in his alt mode. It's just really nice. It's really amazing. And the detailing is amazing. The eyes, the head sculpt is also awesome. Transformation, again, as I mentioned, is really cool. He has a really clean robot and alt mode. And the fact that his feet are really huge makes him really posable and sturdy when you're posing him. So this is definitely one of my favorite figures right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.